Saint Sinner, Megan, what's up? Jason Williams, what's up with you? As promised, I came back to do that Storm Monroe interview. Now, I didn't watch React um, do his little version of the interview, and it's crazy. Like everything that I heard on that interview was crazy. Like, and like I said, React said something earlier that, like I said, knee slap does it and he does it. You can't be there is an art to interviewing people, and you can't you can't, especially with young Pharaoh, you can't be combative with him. And I've watched over the years when knee slap have had his many interactions with him, and then I compared it to mine. I from the rip when I jumped on the phone with him, I'm like, why the fuck you lying, nigga? And he shuts down and starts trying to talk over you and yell over you so you can't get your information out and cut you off. So I understand why Storm didn't be combative with him in no type of way. You gotta have mind control over it. Like Smokey said about Debo. I got control over Debo. He'd be like, shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up. When you leave, I'll be talking again. Like that's how you gotta be with young Pharaoh, because if you engage him in any type of way that disagrees with what he's saying, you're not going to get any information out of him. So I understand why Storm sits back and acts like, oh, I remember this, or, agrees with him, because he's trying to get him to say everything he can get him to say. Whether he believes it or not, that's still up in the air. Because sometimes when he talks, it's like, bro, you really believe that? Did you not see all the other videos? Or are you just taking his word? Like, it's still a mystery. That's still up in the air. But I get why Knee Slap would let him talk. Like when Knee Slap went on there the other day and just let him talk. I understand why Knee Slap would, like, when he got that last time he called him, he let him talk until he lost connection, because he wanted him to say all he wanted to say, and then Knee Slap probably sitting back recording the shit so he can check it later. I'm thinking that's the case. But with Storm, it's up in the air. Like I said, he said he was going to check the channel out and find out what's really going on, because he hasn't heard both sides of the story. The only thing that he heard was young Pharaoh's side of the story, and some of the things he saw, well, he thought that he saw. That's why I was trying to press Storm and let him know, hey, bro, you gotta, everything's on footage. You gotta go through the channel. And I'm pretty sure next time he interviews Pharaoh, it might be a little different. If he really did go through our channels, Storm seems like a logical thinking man. So if he did go through our channels, he's going to catch that. And he was in React channel earlier, and hopefully he'll be in the chat today to see all the lies that I expose in this interview because I can go back and Storm. If you do see this, I want you to go back to his last interview on the things that I point out with you. His last interview with you. I guarantee you the story that he told you, the last interview, ain't the story that he told you this interview. I guarantee it. I guarantee you're going to find at least 10 things that don't match with the last interview. I guarantee you're going to find at least 10 things that evolve from the last interview. I'm telling you. And like I said, next time you interview him, I want you to ask him what happened to Rick Ross and Little Dirk. You claim that Little Dirk and Rick Ross did this to you. They were the main ones. They were the main culprits, even though you never ever gave a reason why these men would do this to you. Even though we know neither one of these motherfuckers know who you are. That's here nor there. But I want you to ask him that, Storm, just for us, just for the people. And Storm's a people man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna ask. Shout out to Storm for getting this good ass interview. And you know, getting him to say all the things that he said, the lies that he told, so people like me, enlighten, react, knee slap, even Kulu can pull up the video and show that he's fucking lying. And that's what we gonna do today. This might need at least 2 or 3 parts because it's a lot of lies we gotta get through. It's a whole lot of them. It's a lot of lies that we gotta sift through and get through. So if we can't get through them all tonight, there will be a part two. If we can't get through that, there will be a part three. But we're gonna get through all of them, every last one of them. We are not letting him get away with this shit at all. Even though what I'm saying is this shit is all on film. So let me see the chat. Saint Center, Megan, Jay Williams, what's up? Enlighten the GOAT, what's up with you, sis? Taryn, what's up with you? I think I just said Jay Williams. Sasha, hey. Uh, Kiafa, I think that's what that say. I don't want to mess up your name, Kiafa. You look familiar. I hope that ain't what I think who she is, but she looks familiar. Chris Green, what's up? Oh no, I hope Storm did not take this fucking video down because I am not seeing it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh, here it go, here it go, here it go, here it go, here it go. All right. I was gonna say, I was getting ready to say, hold the fuck up. I ate like 3, 4. How many was it? Which one did you eat? I ate the one that was in the plate. Was it the one? I don't know what plate what it was. I ate 3, 4 beers. I saw some wings. I ate the motherfuckers. How am I supposed to do that? That's why I'm letting you know. You know what? We gotta stop this live because she got to hand me a fair one. Y'all, I don't mean to cut this off, but now I got to make some furniture move around this motherfucker. So we're gonna have to say, nah, I'm playing with y'all. But yeah. Kojo, I saw you live earlier. I was working. I was in the bushes. I ain't had time to comment, but I was in there. I was up in there. I saw you live earlier. You heard about Mary Ann? Mary Ann is now telling people that she helped Umar collect money. Now, have we not been telling that this might be a Umar psyops? I don't know. We did put that theory out though.
One that she just kept sabotaging me from being able to pay it, like playing with this. She, I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna just let it be known. The racist ass Caucasian lady, because that's what she is. So I'm describing her as what she is. Racist ass Caucasian lady cut the fucking ability.
Yup, Kojo. Go check out Mary Ann latest video. I don't even see it yet. Mr. Judge hit me up.
All right, so let's get into it. First off, so you moved to Detroit. What's with the move to Detroit?
Just availability for homes. I came to Detroit. This is not my first.
Okay. We breaking this down one by one. First lie, it wasn't availabilities for homes. It was the simple fact that Tiffany girlfriend would not let him stay in the house, so he had to sleep in the truck in the woods. And somebody from Detroit invited him out there, and he fucked that up, but somehow found a boarding house. Hey Arnold, this nigga is Hey Arnold. React, I want to correct you. You say he got a studio apartment. No, he does not. He is living in a room in a boarding house. This nigga is Hey Arnold. Not Gerald, Hey Arnold. He does have a football head or a football forehead.
First time trying to move to Detroit. So when I left Houston,
Go ahead,
as
bro,
you know,
I'm
when you
telling
came to see me in Houston, and I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna just let it be known. The racist ass Caucasian lady, because that's what she is. So I'm describing her as what she is. Racist ass Caucasian lady cut the fucking ability for me to pay my rent off through the app. So I wasn't able to pay my rent. It's not that I didn't have the money. She didn't want to, she just.
Now, I want to piggyback. What's that sauce? They got some type of sauce on it. That's good. Whatever that was. Sorry, y'all. My mom just gave me a bite of her lamb, whatever she. Lamb and what? Lamb and shrimp over rice. Lamb and shrimp over rice. Shit slamming. But for one, I want to say, like I said in my previous live stream, he does this all the time. He names the race of the person. So once he names a race of a person, you automatically think in your brain, trigger warning, this person is racist. Then he proceeds to say that this person is racist. So you automatically believe what he's saying. But Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, motherfucking all the black civil rights leaders didn't even go through this much racism. And Al Sharpton is still alive, and he hasn't experienced as much racism as young Pharaoh claims. Number two, if I am running a business and my business thrives off of people paying me their rent, why would I stop them from paying me their rent? I want you to think about that. And I'm pretty sure there are more than just him as a black man in that building. Remember, he has no credit. The nigga don't got no credit. So it's no way you're living in a place where it's all white folks and you're the only black guy. Because that means you got immaculate credit. With no credit, you're not getting in those neighborhoods. So you're living in a slumlord type neighborhood. They taking money anyway, anyhow. Why would they stop you from paying rent? Like I said, I had um 2 apartments where you had to pay rent through an app, and it's always through a third party, and they have no control over the app. There's the lie. Okay, let's continue.
Kept sabotaging me from being able to pay it, like playing with this, playing with that. And as an app developer myself, trust me when I tell you that you can do that. Like I could fix my app to where you would think it's glitching, to where you would think it's an error, but I really just got only your account like that. You feel me? So that's when
and again, shout out to React. He mentioned this earlier. People still can't take their credit card off of his app and it's deleted. I have videos. You can go to my hold on for a second. My bad, y'all. But I lost my train of thought. Let's just.
I'm saying, I'm telling you, you could do that because, nigga, I'm telling you, I could do it. Not saying I've never done it, but I'm telling you, as somebody with his own application, I could go into it and program it to where your particular profile will always have errors and you will always have a problem. You could do that. So she took the shit. So she took the ability off for me to pay my rent. And then when we went to court and I told him, I said, I got the money on me right now. I could pay my rent. But it was a Mexican woman there with her, and the Mexican woman and the Caucasian woman told me, we know he got the money. We don't want the money. We just want him gone.
Oh, so, they just wanted you out of there.
Yeah. They just wanted me out of there. So my baby mothers got me robbed. That's how I got this scar on my head. But don't worry,
Okay,
because
hold on. Before we get to that, God damn, Pharaoh, you been through it.
allegedly, I wouldn't have to say allegedly for legal purposes, but
let me run it back because I gotta get my train of thought back.
go into it and program it to where your particular profile will always have errors.
Okay.
And you will always have a problem. You could do that. So she took the shit. So she took the ability off for me to pay my rent. And then when we went to.
First of all, the only way you can get your ability taken off for paying the rent is if they already evicted you. That means you went to court, you were found guilty, and you were evicted. That's the only way they can take you off the app from paying, because you signed a contract. This is the part that Storm, I mean, I'm pretty sure Storm know, but Storm, gotta let him keep talking. But you signed a contract. Now, if this really was Mr. Switchy, what's up? Quaz, what's up? Miss Independent, what's up, sis? If this really was the case, right? He could have sued them because signing a lease is a contract. So by them allegedly taking him off of the app so he can't pay rent means that they fucked up. Now this ties into a lot of things. He claims he's an attorney, and he's the smartest attorney in the world. Wouldn't you know that as the number one attorney in the world? You would know, hey, wait, they fucked up their contract. I can sue them. Let me sue them. Did he do that? No, he didn't. You know why? Because he was terminated after he was evicted in a court of law. That's the only time they can just do something like that. Erase you off the app so you can't pay. What happened was, like I said in the previous live stream, when they asked him to pay first, last, and the deposit, he thought that meant the first 3 months. And we have video of this. We have video. He called them on live. He said, I paid my first 3 months up front. And they was like, no, you didn't. You paid first, last, and a deposit. And he's like, no, I did not pay first 3. They said, did you read the contract? Do you know how this works? You have to pay first. When you move into an apartment, you pay first, last, and the deposit. He did not know that. This is the number one attorney, y'all. This is a nigga that believes he's gonna go on ESPN and give legal review, but has no clue about these things. And if all these people did, I want y'all to think about this. All this shit that he keep telling y'all, he's a number one attorney. He only sued 2 people. Polite, he did win that, never got his money. YouTube, he lost, owes them money. And if what he's saying right here is true, this is another lawsuit. Did not sue them. You do the math.
The court, and I told him, I said, I got the money on me right now. I could pay my rent. But it was a Mexican woman there with her, and the Mexican woman and the Caucasian woman told me, we know he got the money. We don't want the money. We just want him gone.
Oh, so, they just wanted you out of there.
Yeah. They just wanted me out of there. So my baby mother's got me robbed. That's how I got this scar on my head. But don't worry,
Okay,
because
hold on. Before we get to that, God damn, Pharaoh, you been through it. Okay,
allegedly, I wouldn't have to say allegedly for legal purposes, but I'm like 100% sure it was them allegedly. Yeah.
Okay, so let's back up to the apartment. Why would they want you out of that apartment? Because I seen it.
Because they don't want black men to be individually independent and have freedom of motion. If I work a job, then you could control my schedule, which means you could control my life, and you could control how much money I make, which means you could control how much I contribute to my community. So as a podcaster and as someone who makes money off the internet, if you keep me in jail or if you keep me virtually to where I can't have a roof above my head, I can't never really make no money because I can't work. That's like you working out of your truck and then I come tow your car.
Oh, well, I ain't got a way to work then.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how they trying to do me. They either putting me in jail or I'm in my apartments and people falsely calling 911, or I'm in hotels and people falsely calling 911. They basically trying to keep me moving around and keep me unsettled. So that's why it wasn't about the money. They either putting me in jail or you keep me in jail, or if you keep independent and have freedom of motion.
Why would they want you out of that apartment? Because I seen it.
Because they don't want black men to be individually independent and have freedom of motion.
Lady Renee, what's up? Who else is in there? Mr. Switchy, what's up? Just V, thank you for the high 500 joules. I appreciate that.
If I work a job, then you could control my schedule, which means you could control my life, and you could control how much money I make, which means you could control how much I contribute to my community. So I
want y'all to hear the delusion. The delusion. The delusion in schizophrenia. Now, remember what I said last night, right? Every excuse that he gives is a conspiracy. Alex Jones doesn't even, and this the nigga that snuck into Bohemian Grove. This nigga, every time he turned his head right or left, there should be a conspiracy after what the fuck he did. He doesn't even have this much conspiracy. And they offing his staff right now. They just off some of his staff. The people that's bringing them back the information that's allegedly that's true. He don't even got these many conspiracies. But I want you to listen to it. Every excuse is some elaborate conspiracy. Every single excuse.
Allegedly, I wouldn't have to say allegedly for legal purposes, but I'm like 100% sure it was them allegedly.
Yeah. So let's back up to the apartment. Why would they want you out of that apartment? Because I seen it.
Because they don't want black men to be individually independent and have freedom of motion.
All the black men in the chat, put a 1 in the chat. Just all the black men in the chat. And I want you to, not only I want you to do that, I want you to put a 1 in the chat if this never happened to you. I need all the black men right now in this chat. If you don't, I'll shut this goddamn live down because it's a point that needs to be proven. Put a 1 in the chat if this has never happened to you. All the black men, all y'all. I better see some 1s in this motherfucking chat because I don't know no black men in my life that this has happened to. I've had several apartments, and not one apartment told me or attempted to block me from paying rent because they don't want to have no motion. They want me to work a 9 to 5 and control what I want. Yeah, that might be true, the 9 to 5 part. But blocking me from paying rent when that's how they business run? Huh? I'm only seeing a couple black men. I know it's more than 3 black men in this chat. I know it's more than 3 black men in this chat. Uncle Mo, what's good with your OG? I know it's more than 3 black men up in this motherfucking chat. I know y'all just want to some of y'all just want to like react, say some of y'all just want to sit back and enjoy the show. But this is a point that needs to be proven. If you want this shit to stop, y'all need to put that one in the chat. If y'all ain't never experienced that. Kojo, what's up, good brother? Nequa, what's up, sissy poo? I have never experienced this. I haven't, and a lot of black men in my chat have not experienced this. I don't know no black men that has experienced their landlord cutting them from paying their rent. Why would they complain that you're not paying their rent just to not let you pay the rent? These is only nigga pies. I mean, only white pies. These ain't nigga pies. These white pies. This ain't nigga rent. This white rent. That's what you trying to say, nigga. We seen where you live. You had a fucking gate that had mold. You said you lived in a gated community, and we saw the gate. The gate was had more black mold on it than Umar School. Ain't no motherfucking way that lady was getting you to not pay your rent. You just didn't understand that you didn't. You thought that you paid up in full, and you didn't see. This is the problem. Again, lack of accountability. He thought he paid 3 months ahead. He didn't read the motherfucking lease. Somebody who claims that he's a lawyer and he understands the law, he didn't understand or read his lease to say first last deposit. That's what every apartment. This was his, and this is how you know. This is right here is proof that that apartment that he kept claiming that Camille had, which we kept trying to tell y'all that was Camille's apartment that she got before she picked him up from jail. You would know that, especially in New York, that the rent is high. You would know. You would definitely know that if that was your apartment because you would have the experience in it. You would have went through that already. So for you to get that first apartment and not understand that you pay first, last, and deposit when you move in lets us know that that was not your apartment. You have no experience in owning anything, and you're not as smart as you say you are because you didn't read the lease. Let's get past this because I already explained this yesterday.
If I work a job, then you could control my schedule, which means you could control my life, and you could control how much money I make, which means you could control how much I contribute to my community. So as a podcaster, and that's
Nigga, what did you contribute to the community? Don't worry, I'll wait. Can somebody tell me what did young Pharaoh give to the community when he got all that money? I can tell you what he told the community. I can't tell you what he did for the community. I can tell you that he told us that I ain't doing shit for y'all. Don't ask me for shit. I can tell y'all that he said I'm looking out for self. I can show you that he said that. I can show you how he bragged about being in the 1% because he made $1.3 million that month, and he really believed that he was a part of the 1%. You know that 1% that you know the Rothschilds, the billionaires, the motherfucking Jeff Bezos, the Bill Gates. He thought he was a part of that for making $1 million. The 1% are a billion and trillionaires, nigga. You are still a regular motherfucker. $1 million is a regular nigga to them. That's like them dropping a hay penny, not a regular penny, a hay penny. And if y'all know what a hay penny is, go look that up. That's a penny back in like the fucking 1800s. You ever see what's the boy name that created Family Guy? He did the movie called A Thousand Ways to Die in the West, and the bull pulled $1 out, and he was like, "Take your fucking hat off, son. That's a goddamn dollar." Back in those days, that's what that is. He really thought he was a part of the elite. That right there should have let you know this nigga's out his fucking mind.
Someone who makes money off the internet, if you keep me in jail or if you keep me virtually to where I can't have a roof above my head, I can't never really make no money because I can't work. That's like you working out of your truck and then I come tow your car.
Oh, well, I ain't got a way to work then.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how they trying to do me. They either putting me in jail or I'm in my apartments and people falsely calling 911, or I'm in hotels and people falsely calling 911. They basically trying to keep me moving around and keep me unsettled. So that's why it wasn't about the money, because they probably already rich. They probably don't even need the money. They probably just working that job just to block. Because you got people that do that. That's millionaires already. They don't give a fuck if you don't patronize their business. That's why they don't care if they get sued. They just in the community, just making sure they can shut shit down. So like I said, if a motherfucker ain't trying to shut my podcast down, they trying to shut down a barbecue or just something. Like I said, I drove all the way to Arizona.
A podcast? Nigga, when did you have a podcast? Hold on, let me read some of these chats because I know I neglected them last night, and I had my kids in here and I was trying to multitask. What is he talking about? The online pay cutoff date. He didn't want to get the money order to. Oh shit! I do remember that. Yes. Hey, Kakalaka, shout out to you because I forgot about that. Hey, dog, you cut your dreads off? Because I saw that picture, nigga. Let me find out you cut your crown off, nigga. You got to put them up. We got to meet halfway, and you got to put them up. Nah, I don't want no trouble. But you cut your crown off, nigga? Said, what is he talking about? Was the online pay a cutoff date? He didn't want to get the money order and take it to the leasing office. I do remember that. That is on camera. We have the footage. You get a cutoff pay if your balance at transfer. Run his mouth. Telling people about his past don't help the community. Facts. A wheat penny. Right, bougie Barbie. Running your mouth is doing something to the conscious community. The conscious crack community. 1% and lose $1 million every day. Wouldn't be in jail if you wasn't doing wrong. That's a fact. I've been over the conscious crap community for a while now. You in jail because you a ninja. That's a fact too. Hey, Cakes Magic. How you doing? Thank you for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. But how you did? It's like level one consciousness to get you off the streets, I guess, but it's trash. Yeah, that makes sense. This just another person working hard not to work. Yo, I'm leaving that one up. I'm leaving that one up. He worse than Trey. No, Terry. Not Trey. Terry. This nigga is Terry 1.0. The prototype of Terry. Hey, Mr. Independent, this nigga is the prototype of Terry. That was old. If he ain't working, then he's a bum. We know. He said cakes. How? I know you saw that. Y'all saw that? Hey, Miss Cakes, I'm gonna let you know. There's a bunch of horn toads in my chat. You can't be putting up no pictures looking like that. Bars. There's a bunch of single men up in this chat that love them some black women. So I'm just giving you a warning. So your picture pops up very big in my when I highlight it, and there's a bunch of single black men up in this chat. That's all I'm saying. We don't want to make you run away. They just saying that you're very pretty. That's all they saying. Don't mind them. I'm throwing y'all all the way under the bus. Like it was like I ain't starting shit. I'm throwing y'all all the way under the bus. Like it wasn't me that started it. That's fucked up, right? Look. Eyeballs. Show enough. Look. We do. Look. Even Uncle Mo participated. Eyeballs. Damn, Uncle Mo. I didn't even know you was gonna get down on the get down. hey, Uncle Mo, you the last person I thought that was gonna get down on the get down. God damn. She said, Rev, stop matchmaking. Hey, look, man. Hey, Renee, you ain't off the hook neither. You laughing. They see you too up in the chat. You ain't slick. They see you up in the chat. All right, let's get back to this.
One time, and they invited me. It ain't like I showed up
I'm in
to
the
the door
doghouse already.
uninvited. They did the same shit CPAC to me. Uninvited me, and then when I was on my way, invited me. Then when I was on my way, uninvited me. So motherfuckers keep doing shit.
Okay. I broke this down the other day. Yesterday. No, you weren't on your way to CPAC. They kicked you out and then put you on every fucking headline that there is. CNN, Jimmy Kimmel, Jim Fallon, you name it. Clown the shit out you a month ahead of time. You were not on your way. It does not take you a month to get to where you was at to CPAC. My nigga, stop lying.
Shit like that to me. Like I said, it's not just CPAC, not just CPAC. Damn near every city I've been to in this country has did that to me. Or like, for example, I was in Detroit. I'm in Detroit right now. I went to the bar like 2 weeks ago. I be having a little speaker on my vest. So I'm outside. I'm downtown Detroit. It's mad motherfuckers outside. It's hoes outside. Y'all know I love them hoes. Goddamn, it's hoes outside. You feel me? It's hoes outside. I ain't did nothing wrong. I'm in the line. I ain't do shit but start bopping with the hoes. But like I said, I got the music on the speaker. So we ain't doing.
Hey, listen. I just want to say this. I know straight men that like to be around the hoes, but I'm bobbing with the hoes. That means you hanging with them. You not like, you know, as a straight man, you not hanging with them. You know, doing your thug thizzle. You know what I mean? You're not hanging with them. You know, you trying to, you know, when you in that bag. I'm not saying that's what I do. I'm saying when I wasn't trying to hang with them. I was trying to, you know, do what I do. But I'm bopping with the hose. When have you ever seen a grown straight man say I'm bopping with the hose? Mean that bopping with the hose mean you hanging with them. You sitting outside the club with the hose saying, "Oh, he cute. Oh, I give him that. Oh, I'll work him." That's what bopping with the hose mean to me, personally. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what the fuck his definition
Push a
is.
little light bop. Like that speaker not that loud. Like this is a JBL Clip
But a
5.
speaker.
This shit is not that loud. This shit ain't even that
Oh,
big.
okay.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. It ain't that loud. It ain't that loud. So I got it on my vest. I'm bopping. You know what I'm saying? And the security guard, he a hater. And the nigga let me sit all the way in the line with them hoes. He ain't say shit to me until it was time for me to pay at the door. Then he gonna tell me you can't get in.
Cause he think you the gay friend, my nigga. You with the hoes out there whipping the nay-nay and twerking and gyrating. He think you the gay friend. 9 times out of 10, they think, oh, we don't need this up in the club. Am I right or am I wrong? As a bouncer, you see this one nigga, and I ain't got nothing against the ABC community, but they got their own clubs that they go to where they can enjoy themselves all goddamn night and have a ball. But when they see these niggas up in our clubs, they hold up. And you ain't got no money. You thought you was finna sneak in with the, you ain't a hoe. He thought he was finna blend in with the hoes. This nigga thought he was finna switch his way in the joint. Go away, man. Get busy, get crazy, get retarded. No, nigga, you got to go. Take your ass that away. He ain't trying to let me in. Yeah. Cause he thought you was the gay homie.
But security keep doing that to me all through the country, not letting me in parties, not letting me in shit, kicking me out of shit.
Again, another conspiracy. Let's say the gay thing, let's throw the gay thing out the window. Another conspiracy. They don't want me to have fun. They don't want me to pay my rent. They don't want me to work. They don't want me to club. They don't want me to do this. Who is they? It's always somebody. It's never his fault. Never ever.
Or niggas keep purposely playing bullshit like when hoes start dancing or they play music where bitches dance, the DJ has played some like anything to not let me bop. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Anything that
Okay, I'm starting to believe this part because maybe they did start playing Ice Spice or Sexy Red and he got twerking and the DJ was like, oh no. He went from get him glow, wiki 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 wiki, and switched it. Wiki 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 wiki. Hit the road, Jack. And they had to switch the song up because they saw you out there twerking. Maybe that was the case.
anything to not let me just bop and enjoy myself. You feel me? Anytime a nigga see me doing this, they cut the music off. Anytime a bitch in my face or she dancing, nigga cut the music. Anytime a nigga see me enjoying myself, they immediately do whatever they gotta do to.
He said any time the DJ saw him enjoying himself, and y'all know we didn't watch him enjoy himself. Anytime the DJ saw him enjoying himself, now it makes sense. Hold on. If you don't you turn it on. All right. Now we saw him enjoy himself. Do y'all want to see what him enjoying himself looks like? And for those of you have not, I gotta show it. I gotta show y'all what him enjoying himself is like. I got to show y'all what him enjoying himself is like. Okay?
I'm gonna let that Mac slide in like my nigga. I said, John, back I'm so boom. I'm gonna let that Mac slide in like my nigga. I'm gonna get you.
Oh shit, here we go.
Energy.
God. Got it. Wow. What the fuck? Oh,
Humping the bed.
nation. A fifth. This is you look like a you look
Unless you go ahead and say I'm a motherfucking beast.
how would you
Motherfucking beast when it comes to big.
licking
Oh God. Wait. That pink juice need to go away.
yes. Pharaoh, I'm late. Oh man, you gotta go back. This whole entire live stream is crazy. First he was verbally abused. Here we go.
Wait.
Nigga, did you know that I can see you?
Watch. Oh, for those of you who don't know, that alien that you see going how that's actually young Pharaoh. He filmed himself as an alien doing that. This right here, this shit here, nigga, this is actually him. he filmed himself as an alien going, how? This is really him. If you don't believe me, ask all the day ones. Oh my God, he did it. Two after the game. One, you good. Oh, hell.
Twice.
He twerking that ass.
Y'all cannot. This cannot. Is this real right now?
Okay, so this is him when he likes to have fun, and you wonder why the DJ cut the music. I mean, if you a DJ and you see this nigga in there twerking his ass off, so genius, what's up, good brother? Philly in the building. Crystal, what's up? And you see this nigga twerking in the building. So first of all, he said he bobbing with the hoes outside, meaning he's hanging with the women. Talking about, yeah, we about to get up in this bitch, girl. And then he get into the club, finally, however he gets in, and he's doing that. That's what he like to do when he gets loose. Twerk. If you a DJ and you doing your thing, and you look up and you see this grown ass man twerking, like a rhinestone, you gonna go from get him glow Cuban, no Cuban, get him like a rhinestone cowboy, brick, rhinestone cow. You gonna switch the music up so quick, it makes sense now. Because when you first heard it, you were like, maybe this nigga just delusional and he just think everything is conspiracy. But now I'm thinking about it. No, we seen you when you like to party and get loose. And no, you ain't fucking the party up for everybody.
To fuck that up. And that's what they did in Houston. I was enjoying myself. My baby mothers and shit. I sent my baby mothers, my kids, Otten Nation hats. She took my address and did some viceful ass shit with it. But I still was there. I didn't believe you. I still was in Houston. Then that they was mad that didn't stop me. So the bitch just started hating and just not letting me pay my rent and just cock blocking me from paying my rent. Like I said, it ain't like I don't have the money. Like a man.
Wait, how is cock blocking? Wait, how is not letting you pay your rent cock blocking? Oh, she not trying to let me pay no rent, so she not trying to see me get no coochie. How does that even work? Do the math. You see, he's conflating two different things. That's how you know he's lying. He's not thinking of his lie. He's just thinking of the lie on the fly. Bars. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but he's thinking of his lie on the fly.
Imagine a motherfucker telling you, we know you got the money, we just not accepting it from you. Like when I went to jail in New York, I tried to bail out I tried to bail out, like I think it was like a year and a half ago. And the bail bondsman asked me who I was, and I told him who I was, and he was like, I'm not driving out there for you. Like the nigga and the bitch. So like I said, like in this country, it ain't about if you got the money or not. A motherfucker gonna say no just because it's you. So
now let me ask you, because I remember when you went to jail and about a year and a half ago in New York, and we looked it up, and you didn't even have a bond,
right? Because they were.
And first thing I said, damn, what a bond,
right?
Go in New York, and we looked it up, and you didn't even have a bond,
right?
I want you to look at this nigga face. Let me put it up full blast. Would you believe a nigga that look like this? That's why I asked Storm last night. And hey, this is Storm. He used to work for Tasha K. This was Tasha K's assistant. He was on my channel last night. That he don't got nails. The other guy got nails. The other guy got
If you got the money or not, a motherfucker gonna say no just because it's you. So
now let me ask you, because I remember when you went to jail and about a year and a half ago, because
the money or not, a motherfucker gonna say no just. I'm not driving out there for you, like the nigga and the bitch. So like I said, like in this country, it ain't about if you got the money or not. A motherfucker gonna say no just because it's you. So
now let me ask you, because I remember when you went to jail and about a year and a half ago in New York, and we looked it up, and you didn't even have a bond,
right? Because they were
and first thing I said, damn.
Now you see how far he was trying to go with his lie? Storm, you didn't catch that. Storm, if you in the building, because I know you probably watching, you didn't catch this part. You said we looked up your bail and you didn't have one. He replied saying, right, because they were trying to hide me. Now, if they were trying to hide young Pharaoh, would he have even popped up when you typed in his name and saw that? You wouldn't have saw that he had a bond or anything. You wouldn't have saw any information on him. It would have said no data. But you found him and the fact that he didn't have a bond. That means they were not trying to hide him. He told you that they were trying to hide him. How did you find his bond, that he had no bond, if they were trying to hide him? Let's proceed, because we got to get through a lot of this, because this is going to be a part 2.
What this nigga do?
Because the government was trying to hide me and frame me. They took me off.
Hide him and frame him for beating up Banderella and her calling the cops. The government made him beat Banderella up and call the cops, and her call the cops. The government did that, y'all.
Off the street, never fingerprinted me, never photographed me. Like I was never even.
They definitely photographed you because your photograph, your motherfucking mugshot was all over Kulu and knee slaps thumbnails. Matter of fact, let's see if we can find it. Hold on, let's see if we can find this shit, dog. Cause he's lying like a motherfucker. Hey, cause I know Storm watching, so we going to show it. We going to show it. Where is it at? Where is it? There it is. There it is. Okay, you said they never fingerprinted you. They never took a picture, right? So why are all these mugshots right here, or these mugshots right here on knee slap shit? Mugshot, 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 mugshot. Mugshot, 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 mugshot. Where were they hiding you? Is that not you in an orange jumpsuit? Looking like you saying, I'm getting Kim Jong-un. All y'all going to jail. Is that not you right there in an orange jumpsuit? Looking like you telling them and Kim Jong-un and the Yakuza is coming to pick you up? Is that not you? This is a mugshot. This is his mugshot. This is not AI. This is his mugshot. Because Knee Slap showed the motherfucking website with this mugshot. How did they not fingerprint or mugshot you? You was a motherfucking lie. Let's get back to it. There's a lot of lies to cover, y'all.
Even processed. It was as if I was never in there, but they held me in there though.
He wasn't processed, but how did you go to court to get out? You said you wrote the judge, Storm, I need you to catch this. He also said that he wrote the prosecutor and the judge up. If he was not processed, how did he know who his judge and prosecutor was? Think about it.
The whole time. Because yes, people, I was trying to bail myself out. They told me I can't bail myself out. Then the bail bondsman told me we ain't coming to get you. Then
no, you wasn't trying to bail yourself out, and you couldn't bail yourself out because you were in a psychotic fluid.
And for people such as yourself or others who looked into it or wanted to bail me out, they was telling people he ain't even here. You know what they did? They took the number to zero.
Who are these people? Because we don't remember not one person that tried to bail you out say that they told you that you wasn't there. Not one.
0 and switched it to the letter O. So they hid me. Yeah, they took the numbers in my case file number and turned them into letters, but made them still look like they was numbers. So when you look me up, it was as if I wasn't in the system. So that's what they did. They never fingerprinted me, never photographed me, threw me in there, and they gave me a false docket number, and they would have left me in there for the rest of my life had I not bust my pen and got the fuck out of there and wrote the International Criminal Court and wrote China and told a couple of them I'm gonna stab one of y'all if I have to.
Hey, Storm. Hey, Storm. Hey, bro. He said they couldn't find him, right? So if they trying to hide him, why would they allow him to send a letter out to the international court? That's one. 2, he sent a letter to the international court making threats to unalive the staff in his prison, and they let him out. Storm, I know you watch. I want you to think about that, nigga. This don't sound like a psychotic break to you. There is no, maybe he might invoke something spiritually, but at this point, this is schizophrenia. He's been diagnosed twice with schizophrenia, and we have the paperwork. Go to Knee Slap. He has his medical paperwork. He's been diagnosed with severe paranoid schizophrenia. And he's telling you that they tried to hide him, but at the same time, he was able to mail a letter out to the international courts and tell them that if y'all don't let me out, I'm gonna stab one of the staff. Does that sound logical to you? Yes, it sounds logical when he's lying, but when you really sit back and analyze what he's saying, does this really sound like this is true? No, it doesn't. If I'm trying to hide you, you're not getting no letters out, no mug shots, which we showed. He got a mug shot. He had a fingerprint. You even said it yourself, Storm. You were able to find that he had no bail. And then he told you that he was able to mail a letter to the international courts and tell them that if y'all don't let me out, I'm stabbing people. Now, I don't know about you, but he got the same color skin as I do. And if I mail out a letter to any court and say that if they don't let me out, I'm stabbing the staff, they're not only not going to let me out, they're going to duct tape me, tie me up, put a motherfucking Hannibal mask on my face, and throw my ass in the darkest, deepest hole that they can find. Get the fuck out of here. That's why you're laughing.
So,
You know,
so they tried to give me life. Yeah, so they tried to give me. So the United States government, in cahoots with my baby mothers, tried to give me life without giving me life because they put me in prison undocumented and was gonna leave me in there for the rest of my life, and I would have never got out had I not wrote the International Criminal Courts and wrote their ass up. I would be in there right now in prison. But it would be as if I was not in there for real because they gave me fake paperwork. I didn't commit a crime. Ain't nobody called 911 on me and said I did a damn thing to him. This racist ass white motherfucker. Go ahead.
So Banderella didn't call the cops on live and got you the fuck out. She didn't do this at least 3 or 4 times on live. Nobody called a storm. That's what I mean. Now for these joints, I was doing Umar. Go to knee slap and go to enlighten. And they have the videos of Banderella calling the cops on this nigga several times. I just played, matter of fact, the live stream that you showed up to last night when I played the video before that, that was one of the videos he got locked up on. For her calling the cops, for him barricading himself in the goddamn bathroom. But nobody called. This is diabolical.
So let me ask you this. And okay. So you had got arrested, but you don't really know why you were arrested.
No, I know why I was arrested. I was arrested by the same officer multiple times who committed identity fraud on duty, and he kept switching his fucking name tag and his badge number, and he kept arresting me to make it look like I was being bad. Excuse me, I was being viceful or like I was getting in trouble. And all of them fucking.
I gotta run that back. I really gotta run that back so y'all heard what you just said.
I know why I was arrested. I was arrested by the same officer multiple times who committed identity fraud on duty, and he kept switching his fucking name tag and his badge number, and he kept arresting me to make it look like I.
He got arrested by the same cop, and he kept switching his name, his badge, and ID number. Where in the history of America has that been done? I'm pretty sure it has, but not for something as small as what he got locked up for. Maybe if they committed an unaliving, we know how the cops work out here, but I've never heard of a badge and ID number being switched. I heard of evidence being planted, body cam footage being erased, but niggas switching their names and badge numbers? To who? Bro. Look, A Storm, you deserve an Oscar for the performance, but you diabolical, bro. You just diabolical. Hey, Storm, look, I need your tutoring on how to conduct a proper interview because you get the best out of the best. You get that shit. I got a problem with my mouth. When I know a nigga lying to me, I got to point the shit out. But you, on the other hand, you'll sit there and, ooh, Damn, knowing that this nigga lying, you know that this nigga lying, and you pull it off so well that you get this nigga to keep talking. I need that. I need your tutoring, dog. I need that type of tutoring. For real. I need that type of tutoring, dog, because I need to know how to shut up, when to shut up in certain situations. For real. Because you, ooh, damn. Bro, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Storm, ain't no way you believe this shit. They switching badge numbers and changing identities on a cop. Get the fuck out. My goodness.
I was being bad, excuse me, I was being viceful, or like I was getting in trouble. And all of them fucking times I got arrested in New York was by the same ass white motherfucker with a different badge. And he kept lying. And then I wrote his ass up and I brought it up in court. And I said, this is a federal crime. He needs to be charged with official misconduct. He committed identity fraud.
Now, he's always saying that he writes somebody up, but he never explains what happened to the person after he so-called wrote them up.
On duty, that's official misconduct. That's 3 to 11 years in the feds. And not only did you commit identity fraud on duty, you did it to fabricate and falsify charges.
Damn.
So you put a fake badge on and a fake name tag on because you knew who I was, and you grabbed me and you made fake paperwork up.
Wait, can you? Where's the proof? This is I Storm. I ain't gonna lie. As an investigator, you gotta ask something like that. Do you have any proof? Like, that's not being combative, but seriously, you gotta ask questions like that. Do you have proof that this nigga actually put a fake badge on and this was the same exact cop? Are you sure? If you only seen this man once, how do you know that this was not a different cop? How do you know that he put a fake badge and a fake badge number on? You gotta ask shit like that, though. You gotta ask.
You threw me in jail and was gonna leave me there forever, and then was gonna say I was crazy.
So okay. So let's
nigga probably wasn't even a real damn police. Go ahead.
So let's back up then, because that was in New York. So you staying out of New York, right?
Well, no, because my son's birthday is on the 21st. I plan on going to see him. Okay. And yes, this happened in Ithaca, New York, about 3 hours from Buffalo. And I don't plan on staying out of nowhere where I need to go get some money, but I plan on the police staying the fuck out of my face because I ain't commit no motherfucking crimes, motherfucker. So you can get the fuck out of my face. And I plan on regular citizen. I'm not just talking to the police. I'm talking to everybody. Y'all could get the fuck out of my face. I'm not out here bothering nobody, man. Stop breaking my shit. Stop tearing my shit up. Stop knocking my shit over on purpose, acting like it's an accident, because y'all doing that too. That's why I don't like bringing nice shit outside. Y'all walk by and kick the shit over. Oh, my bad, I didn't see it right here. So my thing is, y'all can stop playing on my shit. I'm not bothering nobody, but I would like for y'all to stop you.
Wait, so your baby moms and black women is bothering you, tearing shit up, kicking your shit over, breaking your shit. And also the police, who you claim that's going to come and lock everybody up, is bothering you, kicking your shit over, break. Need I say more? Does this not sound like schizophrenia, delusion? Everybody is after him. Everybody, when he can't make it to somewhere that he wants to go, he blames the police, his baby moms, us, and whoever he in the vicinity that he can blame. Yo, pretty soon he's going to start blaming his roommates for why he can't get to where he need to go. Because he told Storm at the end of the day, he's going to the music industry. He's going to be in the gaming industry. He's going to CNN, and he's going to do this. And when he doesn't do that, He's gonna blame all his roommates. There's gonna be some shit like, oh, they keep leaving piss on the toilet. Oh, they keep doing this, and they don't want to see me succeed. They keep trying to stop me. They're trying to sabotage me. Oh, this one dude broke my laptop. My landlord kicked me out. He's hating on me. I guarantee you this is what's going to be in the next 4 or 5 months. It's the same song and dance. How the fuck are you not used to this? Storm, I want you to go back because I know you're going to watch this. Go back to your last interview. And I want you to listen to his excuses from last time and see if they're not the same excuses from this time. I guarantee you're going to see a pattern. You're going to be like, oh, this nigga just a fuck up. And how many times can you get into a problem and it's always the other person's fault? Every time you get into a situation and it's somebody else's fault, it's impossible. Like, you gotta really look at yourself. I do this shit in my relationships, and a lot of times I look back at shit and I was like, yo, I was a dickhead. I'm doing that now today. There's no way where you look back at a situation and everything is everybody else's fault. Everything, you don't do nothing wrong. Nobody's that perfect. Who the fuck is you? Jesus? The only person on the recorded in history where everything was everybody else's fault was Yeshua. I don't know nobody else on this planet where they got into some shit and it everything wasn't their fault. Only person I know is Yeshua. Y'all call him Jesus, but his real name was Yeshua. There were no J's back in those days. Bars. But I even look at shit that I've been doing lately, and I'll be like, all right, maybe I did fuck up. And then the harder you look, you can't get past something without taking accountability for what you did. You really can't. And that's why I be moving on from shit lately. Because I know what the fuck I did.
Using y'all jobs to abuse people. The nigga arrested me with a false name tag on. Got mad, I got out. Then came and did it again. Then got mad, I got out. Then came and did it again. I got all the paperwork over. I already wrote it. All the paperwork is sent in. I'm not making this up. I'm telling you.
So where is the paperwork? You wait, hold on. You say that you wrote these people up and sent in the paperwork, but didn't keep a copy of it for your own evidence? Sounds kind of weird to me. Because you don't just do something like that. You don't just write these things up that's that important and send them off to the people that you claim that you don't trust without keeping a copy of it or the original copy of it. You went down to the motherfucking what's that print store to print out your 100 pounds of legal work, but you didn't go down there to copy what you wanted to send in to these people, to the people that you don't trust, that's trying to unalive you and cover up everything, put you in jail, but you sent it out with no copies to where you can show that you actually did this. I'm just saying. That sound kind of dumb as the number one attorney. That sounds really dumb as the number one attorney. Definitely paranoia schizophrenia, and this is a nurse right here. Shout out to Niqua. He's still waiting on his lawsuits. What lawsuits? He lost. He actually owes $40,000 from them lawsuits. He lost big time. And he don't owe it to his lawyers. He owe it to the people that he sued. What's your name? Corinne's Sin? I can't, but the lady that's on the screen right now, that's who I'm talking to. He sued YouTube, lost, and YouTube came back and said, you know what, since you wasted our time and our lawyer fees, now you got to pay him. Now he owes their lawyers $40,000 for wasting their time on that bullshit that he tried. Like, this is ridiculous. And like I said, oh, Karis, like Paris. Okay, Karis. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't want to butcher your name. My name gets butchered all the time. I didn't want to butcher your name. But Karis, okay. And also, I am blinded, motherfucker. Even though these words is big across the screen, they still look like scribble scrabble to me. Trust me, my glass is thick. Why Camille fuck this house up? Hold on. What did it say? Why Camille fuck this house up? Yeah, bitch, stop playing. Right. Watch. We gonna get to that part. I can't wait till we get to the Camille part because I'm gonna bust it out in his own words. Because he said Camille lied and said Camille lied and said that I beat her up and kicked her out. Yes, that's exactly what you did. In your own words. Bitch, stop playing with me. That's what he did. Bitch, stop playing with me. First, he tried to call it a noogie. He said, I gave her 3 noogies. And then he described the noogies as, bitch, stop playing with me. That's what somebody else in here needs. No, stop. I just put these on. You're lying. I know you fucking lying.
It's not. No, it's not.
Shit, I already did. I already wrote it up. I got arrested by the same white motherfucker like 3 or 4 times, but he wrote his name down different on the paper each time. Damn. To make it look like I kept getting arrested and I was doing like if let him tell it I'm on a crime spree in New York. I mean, I just keep getting arrested when really I got arrested by the same motherfucker, but he kept writing down different names. So I brought it up in court and I spoke just as I'm speaking now. Your Honor, the district attorney has violated her Brady obligation to provide exculpatory evidence, to which this paperwork is self-authenticated as exculpatory evidence. The information on it is fabricated, which makes it defective. It can't be accepted by a courtroom because none of the identification on there is actually authentic. His name is fake. The signature is computer generated and the charges don't exist. And I'm not fingerprinted or photographed. They went and printed this paper off the computer and brought me in here as if I really did something. And to cover this shit up, instead of them admitting that they was wrong at first, they was gonna try to just brought some knives in. And I told them straight up, nigga, I'm not scared of no knife, nigga. You might as well go get 2 of them. I'm not scared of no knife. And if any of y'all think y'all gonna play with me, they're gonna be the reason you're not afraid of nobody in here. And nigga, I'm not scared of no knife. So a couple of the sergeants brought some knives in like they was gonna pass them to the inmates. But once I bumped my chest, I ain't gonna lie, I flexed on a couple niggas. I put up on a couple niggas' cells. They was scared to fight, but I had to do it because they was playing in my face. I was singing one time. I was singing, and I ain't talking shit because he ain't right here. I said it to the nigga face. Nigga ain't want no smoke.
I believe you would.
Listen, I'm singing in my motherfucking cell. I'm singing Pretty Ricky in my cell. This nigga gonna and nigga, I'm not scared to no knife. So A couple of the sergeants brought some knives in like they was gonna pass them to the inmates. But once I bumped my chest, I ain't gonna lie, I flexed on a couple niggas. I put up on a couple niggas' cells. They was scared to fight, but I had to do it because they was playing in my face. I was singing one time. I was singing, and I ain't talking shit because he ain't right here. I said it to the nigga face. Nigga ain't want no smoke.
I believe you would.
Listen, I'm singing in my motherfucking cell. I'm singing Pretty Ricky in my cell. This nigga gonna cut the TV up. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so but you know I'm direct. I don't play that. So I'm like, nigga, don't stop doing whole ass shit, nigga. You hear me singing? You want to cut the TV up, nigga? Stop blowing me, nigga. So long story short, nigga ain't want no smoke. And whatchamacallit, long story short, nobody on my unit wanted no smoke. On no unit I was on at no point in time, nobody wanted no smoke, and no police wanted no smoke either. And so with that being said, yeah, they put me in jail for something I didn't do, fabricated paperwork.
Hold on, y'all. One of my kids' feet in here, y'all, and we trying to figure out who it is. Hold on, give me a second. Hold on, give me a second, so we can figure out this mystery. All right, we done found the culprit. It wasn't none of the kids. It was y'all upper lips. It was coming through the monitor. I don't know what y'all got going on, but your upper lips was coming through the monitor, and I'm fucking with y'all. No, we done found the culprit. It was my work boots. It was my work boots. Fuck y'all. I work 7 days this week. Y'all kiss my ass. I don't got to take this shit. I'll shut this live down right now, motherfuckers. Fuck all y'all. Shit. At least I'm working hard.
And then tried to process me based upon paperwork that was computer generated. I ain't talking shit because he ain't right here. I said it. And to cover this shit up, instead of them admitting that they was wrong at first, they was gonna try to just brought some knives in, and I told them straight up, nigga, I'm not scared of no knife, nigga. You might as well go get 2 of them. I'm not scared of no knife. And if any of y'all think y'all gonna play with me, they're gonna be the reason you not afraid of nobody in here. And nigga, I'm not scared of no knife. So a couple of the sergeants brought some knives in like they was gonna pass them to the inmates. But once I bumped my chest, I ain't gonna lie, I flexed on a couple niggas. I put up on a couple niggas' cells. They was scared to fight.
Wait, let's stop right there. In the jail, we didn't all watch prison movies. We all got somebody that in our family that was in prison. a nigga with a knife versus a nigga without a knife. I don't give a fuck what type of skills. Them kung fu movies ain't real. Especially if you in a boxed in area and there's more than one person trying to attack you. There's no fucking way. If I'm trying to poke you, I don't give a fuck what type of kung fu you know. Once I get this nigga to grab you, you can do all the huh. While you doing that, I'm huh. You can't block both at the. There's not no. You've been watching too many kung fu movies, too many anime movies to think that that's possible. Even if you had those type of skills, I'm sending two niggas to grab you. You said the COs brought in the knives. Now, if they bringing in the knives, you think they not going to be a part of bringing nightsticks and pepper spraying and whooping your ass and then saying, yo, go ahead to finish the job? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. I know how prison work. I've never been there. I've been arrested. I always beat my shit. I held overnight. They let me out the next morning to come to court later on. Then I beat the case. Or I was there one time and the prison was overcrowded and they had to let me go because they didn't have no room. We was all in the gym. And I watched niggas get poked the fuck up. And there's no way. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. When a nigga want to poke you, it's not just that one nigga coming. It's multiple niggas coming. A nigga to grab you, another nigga to make sure that nigga grab you, and the nigga that poke you. I don't give a fuck if you know all types of Jackie Chan, till paw. While you fighting paw them, I'm coming up. You can't block all three of us. You've been watching Ip Man too long. That shit don't work. I've seen it. It don't work. It lets you knock niggas out like Mike. Lets you hit one nigga, pow, he go to sleep. Pow, that other nigga go to sleep, and you turn to me. It ain't working. Cause even why they trying to shuffle out that motherfucker, I'm running up. Yeah. Ow. I know it hurts. Ow, homie. Ow. What are you talking about? And you said the COs brought the knives in. That means that they in on it. That means that they are willing to make sure the job is done. No matter what, because their jobs are on the line. So let me get this straight. COs that bought the knives in, right, didn't do anything to make sure that the job was getting done. Because their jobs are on the line. You got to remember this. Their jobs are on the line. They got to make sure you can't talk to say that they brought that shit in. And why didn't you say this shit when it happened? I'm help me understand this. It's too many angles in his story that don't make sense. I have one child, not getting, keep having babies, but a bump Trump stops. You said that's why Fifi got them Cardi B claws now. He trying to fight niggas off. He trying to scratch niggas. I scratch your face. We said, man, the dude at the psych ward pressed Gayro. The motherfucker saw Gayro with a hospital gown on, with his ass out in the back, and dude wanted some. Y'all chat. This chat moving too fast. Smacked up, rubbed down. Oh yes. I got these skills. A knife is scary, dangerous weapon. I wanted to. He said, I wouldn't want to go up against. Right. Hey, Sassy said Savannah, thank you for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. If anybody want to support the channel, we already hit our stream goal. You know, we hit our stream goal. And I appreciate everybody for that. But if anybody want to keep showing love to the channel, uh, the Cash App and the PayPal is at the bottom of the chat. Because for all the motherfucking jewels y'all sending, y'all can hit the Cash App, PayPal, but it's still appreciated. All of it's all appreciated. I didn't mean to send that last one. But thank you for the 10 jewels. Scratching. I scratch your face.
But I had to do it because they was playing in my face. I was singing one time. I was singing, and I ain't talking shit because he ain't right here. I said it to the nigga face. Nigga ain't want no smoke.
I believe you would.
Listen, I'm singing in my motherfucking cell. I'm singing Pretty Ricky in my cell. This nigga gonna cut the TV up. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, so but you know I'm direct. I don't play that. So I'm like, nigga, don't stop doing whole ass shit, nigga. You hear me singing? You want to cut the TV up, nigga? Stop blowing me, nigga. So long story short, nigga ain't want no smoke. And whatchamacallit, long story short, nobody on my unit wanted no smoke. On no unit I was on at no point in time, nobody wanted no smoke, and no police wanted no smoke either. And so with that being said, yeah, they put me in jail for something I didn't do, fabricated paperwork, and then tried to process me based upon paperwork that was computer generated. And I told him, I said, how stupid do you feel? Nigga, I'm in school right now for private investigation. I'm the #1 student in the country. I checked you all the way down to the color of the ink you used on that paper, nigga. And I did. And I wrote their ass up. And I found out that they was doing that. They actually was putting people in jail and giving them black pens only. And the reason that you don't do that is because if you get a blue pen, that proves you've been in jail for 24 hours. It's a timestamp. Because the only way you're gonna get a blue pen is off commissary, and that means you was around another inmate. So you either brought it or an inmate let you use it, which means you made it to population. But black pen, nigga, you could have got that from anywhere. You could have signed that on the sidewalk and been in, and they lied and said you was in a facility. And they did that. They tried that with me too. Tried to get me to, I'm signing my commissary. I ordered a blue pen. This white officer named K. Thomas. He gonna hand me the pen and say, you want to use my pen? I said, as innocent as a gesture as that seems, you must think I'm stupid. I said, for one, if I grab that pen, you're gonna say I'm grabbing a weapon. That's because I'm not supposed to have it. So when I take that pen that got the clicker, you gonna say I got a street weapon. So for one, you trying to hand what police officer grab something off their shit and hand it to you?
Never.
I said, for one, no. And then for two, I said, why would I sign with a black pen? I'm supposed to use a blue one. He was like, oh yeah, you're right. I'm like, no, you trying to see, you thought you was gonna finesse me and lie about when I came into this facility. But like I said, you gotta watch these motherfuckers all the way down to the color pen they use. But I said to say this, the government and my baby mothers is gonna let them do it. Like I said, why do I keep bringing my mothers?
My baby mothers is going to let them do it. Like they got some type of control over what the government do. Wait a minute, is the government working with your baby mamas, or your baby mama's supposed to protect you from the government? I'm lost. Check the first thing.
My baby mothers was talking shit to me the whole time. They didn't show me no compassion, nigga, especially my son mama. Like I said, they was gonna let my baby mother, whatever these ignorant Negroes he raised up, my baby mothers was 100% gonna let him do it. So they would, whatever the fuck they was gonna try to do in me in there, whether it was unalive me or whatever, my baby mothers was gonna let them do it.
Wait, so the first baby mom, is that the lesbian?
I don't know which one of them is, and I ain't saying you. I'm saying I ain't judging them if they is, but I don't know if one of my BMs is that, because I'm gonna be honest with you, Storm. And I know people probably think I'm lying, but I'm not gonna never cap you.
Right.
I never even went through their phones. I never even.
Use a fucking lie. Now, hey, hold up, wait a minute, let me put some Remy in it. Now, when you claim that you found out that Rick Ross and Richard Booz and Little Dirk was a part of robbing and drugging you, you said you went through Golden's phone and saw that she was talking to Richard Booz and they were laughing at you. Yeah, say, oh yeah, big fifth. I forgot about that, buddy. Oh yeah, big fifth. Wait, say it one more time, buddy. You gotta say it loud so they can hear you. Oh yeah, big fifth. That nigga said, oh yeah, big fifth. My kids remember that shit. I forgot about it. Hold on. They threw me off with that. I forgot what the fuck I was just saying. Oh yeah, big fifth. I bet you he was doing the Diddy bop with it too. Oh yeah, big fifth. One more time, buddy. You gotta come for the cake. You gotta say it loud. Oh yeah, big fifth. Oh yeah, big fifth. Yo, I forgot all about that shit. And my son, I said something. I don't know what the fuck I said to trigger that, but he was like, Daddy, oh yeah, big fifth. Shit. But hold on. All right, come on. All right, let me get my train of thought back. When he was claiming that Rick Ross, Little Dirt, because this is how he connected him through Richard, right? Richard had a friend of a friend of a friend that took a picture with Little Dirk. So somehow he connected that with Little Dirk. And because Ace Heru, his ex-bodyguard, used to bodyguard for Rick Ross, and he did a song called Freemason, somehow that was included. How it was included, I don't know. In his mind, he believed that somehow they. But the reason why he said he connected that is just because he said he went through Golden Beauty's phone. The reason why he's blaming his baby mothers is because he said he went through Golden Beauty phone. You could ask Golden Beauty this herself. I had the interview. I'm the only one that interviewed Golden Beauty. And she don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But he claimed that he went through her phone and saw Richard Booz and this guy that's connected to Little Dirk. You gotta sit down, buddy, because you ain't got no shirt. This guy that was connected to Richard Booz was bragging about it, allegedly. This is all on camera. This is all filmed. We might have to do a walkthrough.
Snuck through their phones. That's how much privacy I give my baby mothers.
No, you
so
did.
If they and have always given them, and every woman.
You did not. And first of all, you're not going, like React said, you're not going to keep pointing at me with these nails, dog. I want to. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? That your motherfucking knife. Dog, every time I see him go, I just want to. Look at here, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? I know you fucking lying. Hold on, my bad. I fucked up my camera when I did that. Every time I see him do that, I just want to grab the camera. Fuck, nigga. You point your fucking nails at me, slap shit out you in this motherfucker. Backhand. You ever see what's it called? What's the Damon Wayans superhero movie? Blank Man. Where every time he got smacked, that's what it's gonna sound like when I slap the shit out of this nigga for pointing the nails in my face. I get, hey, young Pharaoh, if we ever come face to face and you point them nails in my face, just know I'm gonna have you looking like Blank Man. Nigga, you keep talking about train to fight shit. We have the videos. You lost. You weren't even pro. You keep talking about you some professional fighter, nigga. You are amateur. You lost every fight badly. Not just you. Not you didn't just lose. You got your ass whipped. You are not just because you got trained to fight. Don't mean you are above. See, this is what niggas need to realize, my niggas. That I've had classes with plenty of motherfuckers that could consider themselves a trained fighter. But when it came to fighting, they sucked. You are one of them niggas. You are one of them niggas. You suck. You cannot fight. Everything that your opponent threw at you, you threw back at them. And then they read that shit and eventually caught on and whooped your ass. Especially the Bull Mike. The Bull Mike whooped your ass. For that belt, the Bull whooped you. He's talking about because it was his hometown, they cheated and they gave him the belt. No, it's on film. He whooped your ass. Y'all want to put one in the chat if y'all want me. I'll go live and I'll play all of his fights. And you tell me if this looked like a nigga that would. And this is amateur. He never went pro. He got his ass whipped. He was 0-7. Oh, matter of fact, 1-6. Let me look it up. Let me look it up so I can be precise. But whatever it is, it's a losing record. Young Pharaoh's fight record. Okay, Google. We're gonna Google this. This is what Google says. It changed, but it went from 7 to 5 fights. Now, let me put it up for a minute. This is amateur. He had 5 fights, 4 losses. He won 1 fight out of 5. Amateur. This a nigga that claimed that he could beat Khabib. The nigga that claimed that he wanna fight Mike, he could beat Mike Tyson. I have video of that too. He said he could beat Mike Tyson. He said he'll fuck Khabib up. The world champions. He'll fuck up Conor McGregor. That's what he believes. Nigga, these are amateur fights. Like the lowest of the low. And you got your ass whipped. All 4 losses were by submission. Meaning a nigga choked him the fuck out every time. He has no ground game. He does not know how to adapt in a fight. Usually MMA fighters start off with wrestling. What I did. Wrestling. So you know how to submit, and then you move on to jiu-jitsu. So you learn how to submit. Then you get your upper game up. He just went straight for Muay Thai, thinking that he watched Buck one time and thought that was the best thing to do. Buck can be stopped if I get a hold of your bitch ass and choke you the fuck out. You can throw all the elbows and kicks all you want. But eventually, if I get a rear naked choke on Buck, I'm putting that nigga to sleep. He didn't know that. He keep talking about his love and his experience and his expertise. This don't sound like an expert. This sound like a nigga that got his fucking ass whooped. His expert ass whooped. Period. This is his record. 1-4. Amateur. Look, amateur mixed martial arts fighter. Nicknamed the Young Pharaoh. Holds an official amateur. And let me highlight that amateur sports record of 1 win, 4 losses, and 0 draws. But y'all claim this nigga's such a great fighter. This is an average nigga on the street. This is your average nigga on the street. This is your average nigga in Philly. Everybody in Philly know how to box. I wouldn't be from Philly and challenge a nigga from Philly in a boxing match. Everybody out here know how to box, but not everybody know how to got ground game. And growing up, I used to fuck niggas up all the time. Oh, you cheating, you wrestling, you slamming. Who? And I used to feel bad at first, but then my pop told me, when you see a referee in a fight, did you see anybody blowing any whistles out there? And I was like, no. He was like, well then, yeah, this is a street fight. You come with what you come with. If you can beat him in boxing, you box his head off. But if this nigga better than you in boxing, you take it to the ground. And that once he told me that, I was I was fucking niggas up. If I couldn't beat you up, all right, now it's time to scoop you. Blue, slam the shit out of you. All on your neck. Fight over. One boy, I scraped his head on the motherfucking pavement. Like I grabbed his head and he was trying to get up. So he was skipping on the pavement as he tried to lift his head up. Every time he lifted his head up, I push it back down. So he's skipping on the pavement. He came back to school with a hole, and he said he got jumped. I said, no, you didn't, bitch. I beat you the fuck up. No, you didn't. As soon as he said that shit, it was like, hey, Miguel, what happened to you? No, you didn't, bitch. I beat you the fuck up. I got jumped in Norristown. No, you didn't. I beat you the fuck up. He looked at me and was like, oh, you not going to say nothing back? No, because I beat you the fuck up. He don't want no more smoke. He thought it was sweet. Oh, my God. I tell y'all, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different story. But look, this nigga, I don't know why y'all think this nigga, you bet that better not be my chick. Oh, okay.
And every man. So if you into something, that's how much I don't give a fuck. If you into something, nigga, if you into whatever you into, nigga, as long as you ain't fucking our money up, I'm not gonna say shit. As long as what you doing don't fuck our money up, keep doing it, nigga. It's probably helping you get the money. Keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know if one of my baby mothers is into women, but probably most likely because they are more, they faster than me. Let's say that they faster than me, so I wouldn't be surprised. But I said this, yeah, oh, they was done.
Hey, look, this is the first thing you learn how to do out here in Philly. Now, in PA, period. It's not just Philly. It's PA. Hey, look, y'all making too much noise with the bag crunching. Right here, let me open. Let me open this for you. Hold on. It ain't open yet. Hold on, let me open them for you. Hold on. I just make sure it was good. Don't get mad at me. I just had to make sure the chips was good. You already had that chip. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you had. All right, who said you need hot sauce? You didn't have to add no hot sauce. What the fuck was you doing? What was you just doing? Come on. Nah, but out here in Philly, that's what it is. You learn how to box from the time that you are a baby.
I mean, I ain't give a fuck, nigga. I told my son, mom. I texted her. I said, listen, tell my son my case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release me. Because that's what happened. All my charges got dismissed, but the facility was like, nigga,
Sweet
we are
DJ, what's
still not
up?
letting you out. So I tell her, I said, yo, tell them all my charges and tell my son my case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release me. Because that's what happened. All my charges got dismissed, but the facility was like, nigga, we are. I told my son, mom. I texted her. I said, listen, tell my son my case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release me. Because that's what happened. All my charges got dismissed. Tell my son my case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release me. Because that's the price. But I said, this, yeah, oh, he was something. They ain't give a fuck, nigga. I told my son, mom. I texted her. I said, listen, tell my son my case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release.
His case got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release him. Have you ever heard of that in the history of America? That hasn't happened with Malcolm X. Like that's my that's my ringtone for my tech my John. But not only has that happened with Martin Luther King, that has never happened with Malcolm X, that has never happened with any actual threat to the government. Like actual threats where a case can get dismissed, but the jail says we're not letting him go. Right, Hayana. How did he text from jail? How did he do that? That was part two. Thank you for pointing that out, but I was getting to that. Thank you, though. I appreciate that because you saw it too. When in the world has a judge say your charges are dropped, you're released, but the jail says we don't care, we're not letting him out, and then give him the ability to text someone and tell them that's what's going on. You see Storm's face? You see Storm's face? Need I say more? Storm like, all right, nigga. I believe that Storm is not trying to give up his golden goose. He knows that young Pharaoh is going to keep going with this shit and it's going to get better and better. Just like it did last time. So he's not going to diss him. He's not going to go against him. He's going to keep playing it as if that's my nigga. But a Storm, I want you to know the second he finds any type of deceit, he's going to throw you under the bus. Be careful of that, Storm. If you watching, he will throw you under the fucking bus at any cost. The second he feels like you are not on his side, he will throw you under the bus.
Because that's what happened. All my charges got dismissed, but the facility was like, nigga, we are still not letting you out. So I tell her, I said, yo, tell them all my charges got dismissed, but the facility is refusing to release me. And I screenshotted this shit. I ain't making this up. She told me, Rue don't know how to read yet, and I ain't telling them anyway. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's how my baby, man, that's how my baby mothers talk to me behind this. That's what I'm saying. All that trying to be nice on camera, bitch, you are not nice, bitch. You ain't never been.
How old is your son?
Man, my son 8 years old.
That's what I'm like. That boy can read. He
can read. He can read. To me, he can read. We play the game all the time. He reads shit to me all the time. He might not be no damn college student, but he can read.
Yeah.
But look how, even if my son couldn't read, why you wouldn't read it to him? Nigga, you could call me right now, Storm, and say my case just got dismissed. It's a paper in the mail. Read it to my nephew. Hey, come here. And you gonna be on the phone when I do it. You hear me? You hear me? And I'm a read. So I'm like, damn, you wouldn't even tell my son my case got dismissed. Like, you want my kids to be stressed out about their dad, or you want them. It's just like long story short, as I pass the mic back to you, the government tried to do me dirty, tried to grate me, tried to put me on Risperdal. Risperdal give you breasts. And I ain't judging. Like I said, I'm not judging nobody. I go in all communities, but obviously, if I don't make a decision for myself, I don't want somebody else making it for me. Just like if you don't make a decision for yourself, you don't want me making it for you. That's just simple. That's what the big argument is about. People are not being allowed to make decisions for themselves.
Facts.
Right. So my main thing is the government tried to grate me like 5 times in the last 2 years, trying to put me on Risperdal. When I just was I've been in the psych ward like 5 times. I passed like 4 730s and I had like 4 doctors already basically come telling them to leave me alone. But
wait, when was you in the psych ward?
See, the last time I was just in the psych ward was like 2-3 weeks ago here in Detroit. I went to the doctor and I told him, I said, listen, I don't have no insurance, but I'm willing to pay out of pocket. And all I did was ask him to give me a antibiotic prescription from CVS. That's all I did. Whoever lied and said I came in there and told her I'm sick.
That's not you. That's not you. Now I might believe you shot up the place. I don't believe you would be.
Listen, yo, she told me. I mean, she wrote on the paper that I went in there and told her I was sued. No. Listen to me. That's not what I told. I said, ma'am, I told you that I'm a vegan/vegetarian. And somebody gave me a parasite. Specifically,
Cake's Magic. Thank you for the 2 jewels. Negua B. Thank you for the 2 jewels.
think this racist ass white kid slipped me a parasite in my lettuce. I think I know exactly who it was, but I was asking him to give me a antibiotic prescription from CVS. That's all I did. Whoever lied and said I came in there.
But wait, when was you in the psych ward?
See, the last time I was just in the psych ward was like 2-3 weeks ago here in Detroit. I went to the doctor and I told him, I said, listen, I don't have no insurance, but I'm willing to pay out of pocket. And all I did was ask him.
Hey, listen. He said he's willing to pay. You don't have enough money to cover the medical treatments in the hospital. So I know that's a lie right there. I know that's a fucking lie right there. Okay, but continue.
To give me a antibiotic prescription from CVS. That's all I did.
So he walked into a hospital, right? However he got there, right? He went to the hospital and said, I got a parasite, but I beat it. I need you to give me a prescription for antibiotic to a doctor without running any tests to prove that he had a parasite or had a parasite. Okay, let's continue.
Whoever lied and said I came in there and told her I'm
sorry. That's not you. That's not you. Now I might believe you shot up the place. I don't believe you would be.
Yo, she told me. I mean, she wrote on the paper that I went in there and told her I was suing. No. Listen to me. That's not what I told her. I said, ma'am, I told you that I'm a vegan/vegetarian.
First of all, that's not the first story that you gave. We can go back to the first story, and you said that this lady never said anything to you. But
somebody gave me a parasite. Specifically, I think this racist ass white kid slipped me a parasite in my lettuce. I think I know exactly who it was. But I told you.
So let me get this straight. You went into the hospital and said that some racist white kid slipped a parasite in your lettuce door dashing. That's that check. She slipped you a parasite door dashing, right? And then you got rid of the parasite, but you still wanted antibiotic. You said this to the doctors, and they're not supposed to think that you're psychotic or some type of drug addict? That's what they watch for. A nigga coming in trying to diagnose himself and ask for a prescription without any prior medical record of that prescription. Do you not know that? I mean, somebody that know the law or just anything. You claim that you are you at one time you claimed you were the #1 healer, and you didn't know that. Just saying.
I think somebody slipped me a parasite, but if not, they gave me some kind of virus or stomach bug. And I told you that to the best of my knowledge, I fought it holistically, but to make sure it's gone, I'm willing to take a pharmaceutical drug. That's what I told you, bitch. I ain't say
I'm willing to take a pharmaceutical drug. No. The first time you said this, you told them that you had a parasite, but you got rid of it. But I need a prescription antibiotic. And now that we know that you told them that you believe somebody that DoorDash you gave you this parasite, how the fuck, first of all, how would this person transport the parasite to put it on your lettuce to do this? And how did you know that it was specifically the lettuce that the parasite was on? Don't make sense. Sounds like you're fucking crazy. Sassy Savannah, thank you for the 6 jewels. Appreciate it.
Shit about suicide or harming myself. I told you that I had a fucking parasite, and if it wasn't a parasite, it was a really bad stomach virus, and that I'm a vegan/vegetarian, and I told her everything I did to fight it off. I told her what parasite cleanses I ate. I told her I believe that it's gone, but just to make sure it's gone, can you prescribe me something? It's been 3 days. I want to document it in case somebody else go through it. You could get my remedy and your remedy, and we can see what I just wanted to get it on record in case somebody else going through it. And she lied and said I came in there and told her I'm suing. And they put me in a psych ward here in Detroit for 3 days. And when I asked them, I said, why are y'all putting me in a psych ward? She was like, you got to go there to get the medication. I said, I got to go to a psych ward to get some medication you could prescribe from CVS. And
Now, mind you, the medication that they are prescribing him for, he keeps trying to make it seem like it's for something else. The medication, if you Google the medication, it's for paranoid schizophrenia. Paranoid schizophrenia. What you sound like going in there. You keep trying to turn it into something else. Oh, it give tranny titties. They're trying to give me tranny titties. No, it was prescribed for what you got. It was prescribed for what you got. Paranoid schizophrenia. They would not keep offering you this drug for paranoid schizophrenia if they didn't look up your medical records from the last time you was in there and saw that you have paranoid schizophrenia.
And then at 2 in the morning, this white woman came up to me talking about something. Because I'm mad as hell. She like, if you take some Risperdal to calm you down, Mr. Daniels. I said, ma'am, this like this is like y'all white ass 10th time offering me Risperdal. Y'all just offered me Risperdal 5 times in New York. And I told her, I said,
Risperdal is.
I told her, I said, Risperdal is the drug of choice when LGBT members want to transition. Risperdal give you 44 double D breasts. And she was like, yeah. I said, so why the fuck you try?
I know for a fact that she didn't say this. You know why I know for a fact she didn't say this? This is how I know. Does Risperdal give you breast? Oh, shit. Last time I checked this out, I'm not gonna lie. Last time I checked this out, it didn't say this. Yes, Risperdal, generic name Risperdal. Hey, thanks, bud. You too. Oh. Risperdal can cause breast enlargement. Oh wait, time out, time out, time out, time out, time out. My bad. My daughter just came home. Last time I looked this up, it definitely said Risperdal does not cause this. So what changed? Either the medicine that he said that they gave him changed. We got to go back. Hold on. We got to go back to the video where he first went to the psych ward. Hold up, because this don't make sense. Because last time I typed in the medicine, I don't remember the medicine name. So we're gonna go to knee slap because it's no way that the drug. Because I literally checked this shit. Matter of fact, I checked this shit. I checked this shit and the drug that they were giving him has no relation to that. So it got to be another drug, and he switched it. He found the drug that actually gives you breasts. Young Pharaoh goes to the psych ward. Oh, I actually looked this shit up. All right, hold on. Let me. All right, yeah. This is the first story that he told. Now I want y'all to match it up. I found it. I want y'all to match this story up to what he just. Y'all remember everything that he just said. Y'all remember everything that he just said, right? Put a one in the chat if y'all remember what everything that he just said on how it happened. Because this is the first time he told the story. I found it. My bad, y'all. I'm gonna be eating. But I worked 7 days this week. I've been hungry than a motherfucker lately.
TikTok, you want to say hey?
There's the wounds.
Look, now look. Let me put it up full math. So, because they said that he was self-inflicting harm on himself, right? Now, as you can see above his right nipple, under his right nipple, there's a wound. There's a wound right here. You can see my mouse right here. There's a self-inflicted wound that the nurse was talking about.
So I'm in my eyes, that's proof that you was talking suicidal. On top of that, they put your ass in the psych ward. But let him tell it. The government trying to kidnap him and turn him into a transgender.
Okay,
That's his excuse.
Here we go. You can see it. They can see you. Say what's up. What's up?
I'm trying to put stuff down.
You okay, handsome man? Okay, I'm just cleaning up my room. All right, so if I'm moving around and you don't see me in and out the camera, that's what it is, okay?
Okay.
Okay, everybody said hey.
I tell him I said hi.
He said hey.
Did you just call his son handsome, man?
Because no one is comfortable as it looks.
I'll be right with you, and you have a date.
They said hey. They said hey. All the they said hey. All the yeah, I don't know what happened, bro.
Yeah, that phone's been tripping all day.
Yeah. But yeah, so as I was saying to y'all went there for anybody out, they snuck me out. But yeah, but what you call that? This is on my mind, so it gotta come out. It was this fine ass Asian nurse I had last night. Nigga, her name was Camille Marie.
Yeah.
She was fine. But listen to me, whoever, this is what I was showing you, bro. Whoever the fuck this is, this bitch gone. And whoever this is right here, Marquita Radcliffe. See that shit say Radcliffe?
Mm-hmm.
And bitch, I don't care if you related to Big Lex, that ain't gonna
He claimed that he had some joke. You in the psych ward for suicidal for being suicidal? Shut up.
Marquita Radcliffe. See that shit say Radcliffe? And bitch,
I'll let y'all go back and do that. You can go back and do that, but you doxing this lady's name. First of all, you doxing this lady's name.
Lady to Big Lex, that ain't gonna save you, bitch.
Nobody wanna tell you talking right now, dog.
You feel me? You feel me? I fuck with Big Lex, but that ain't gonna save you. Listen to me, bro. Whoever Marquita Radcliffe is, bro, that's who sent me to the site where talking about I came in there talking about I was suicidal and I'm self-inflicting wounds. Listen to me. That bitch about
now notice that when he just explained it in the last video, this current video, he never said nothing about any self-inflicting wounds. To far as we know.
They go to prison like I'm making sure that bitch do nothing.
But we see the self-inflicting wounds on your abdomen. And number two, how the fuck you not know which nurse sent him?
I mean, nobody want to hear you.
He got this power.
Listen to me. I came in there talking about I was suicidal and I'm self-inflicting wounds. Listen to me. That bitch about to go to prison like I'm idle and I'm self-inflicting wounds.
Is it me or this nigga tongue is still talking when he's not talking?
Playing, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. I'm not even playing.
Do you really think he got the power to put you? And you got him. And you these do you got
where the fuck Marquis talking? He's like, this. He's like, no.
Be like, yeah, man, lock her ass up. Yeah, man.
Where the fuck Marquita Radcliffe is? Your ass is gone. It's over for you. It's over for you. Ain't no talking. Ain't no. Remember when T.I. made looking for them niggas, but they
over there in their courts. Now you about to take
boy
because they told you why they sent you. You were making suicidal thoughts and self-inflicting wounds. So if you go to the dentist's office to get your teeth whitened and you're making suicidal threats about yourself and making self-inflicted wounds, you're going to get sent to the psych ward again.
Right now to get my teeth whitened.
But you sat on the internet every day talking about it. Nothing about it but sit there and talk about it.
Motherfucker.
They snuck him to the psych ward, y'all. That's why I say he doxed.
I don't care if you related to Big Lex. That ain't gonna save you, bitch. You feel me? You feel me? I fuck with Big Lex, but that ain't gonna save you. Listen to me, bro. Whoever Marquita Radcliffe is, bro, that's who sent me to the site where talking about I came in there talking about I was suicidal and I'm self-inflicting wounds. Listen to me. That bitch about to go to prison like I'm making sure that bitch do nothing.
But we see the self-inflicting wound. I clearly see.
I'm not even playing, bro.
He really thinks he got this power.
Listen to me. I came in there talking about I was suicidal and I'm self-inflicting wounds. Listen to me. That bitch about to go to prison like I'm idle and I'm self-inflicting wounds.
Is it me or this nigga tongue is still talking when he's not talking?
Oh, God.
That bitch do nothing playing. I'm not even every day I just was in that motherfucker, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. I'm not even playing. Less than 25 years for every day I just was in that motherfucker. Like we're talking about I came in there talking about I was suicidal and I'm self-inflicting wounds. Listen to me. That bitch about to go to prison like I'm making sure that bitch do nothing less than 25 years for every day I just was in that motherfucker, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. I'm not even playing, bro. I'm not even playing.
Do you really think he got the power to put? You've been telling you fucking
Rim. Hey, Rim, dog. I gotta talk to you. Let me talk to you, Rim. Let me holler at you for a second, Rim. Let me holler at you for a second, Rim. Now that I'm looking at these videos, you need to shut the fuck up and let this nigga talk. You understand me? Shut the fuck. Ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Hey, Rim, you need to. Who you pointing your finger at, nigga? It's like, now let me stop. Let me stop acting like Pharaoh. Who you pointing your finger at, nigga? You ain't gonna be pointing your finger at me, nigga. No. That's how Pharaoh be. Hey, listen, Rim. Ain't nobody come to see you, nigga. Hey, you ain't gonna be doinking me like that, dog. Nah, nigga. Let me stop. All right, let's get back into it. I want y'all to listen to his story. This first time he explained this.
And you got this dumb motherfucker on the phone that this shit. It's like, yeah, man.
It's gone. It's over for you. It's over for you. Ain't no talking. Ain't no. Remember when T.I. made look at them niggas, but they stop. Remember he was like, ain't no talking me down. Or he was like, ain't no talking me down. Ain't no calming me down. None of that.
Yeah.
None of that.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit crazy how they just did you, bro, for 3 days.
No, nigga, this is what y'all doing to niggas when niggas go to. This is why niggas don't like going to hospitals and doctors.
Bro, do you just find? Yeah, we've been saying that you've been diagnosed by.
This is what y'all doing to niggas when niggas go to. This is why niggas don't like going to hospitals and doctors.
Bro, do you just find?
Ram.
It's in the fucking name.
Ram.
Boy,
Because they told you why they sent you. You were making suicidal thoughts and self-inflicting wounds. So if you go to the dentist's office to get your teeth whitened and
That's what it was. He told them that he went to the dentist to get his teeth whitened. You notice that is not in this story. He went to the dentist's office first, and they sent him to the hospital or something like that. Something happened at the dentist's office, and he wound up getting put in the hospital. And then the hospital sent him to the psych ward. So he said some crazy shit to the dentist, and then they sent him to the hospital, and then he said some crazy shit to them, and they sent him to the motherfucking psych ward. It ain't had nothing to do with no fucking parasite.
making suicidal threats about yourself and making self-inflicted wounds. Void of due process, nigga, because it's not criminal. God, for the same person, dog. Yes, if you in there.
Why are you sending me to a psych ward void of?
Because they told you why they sent you. You were making suicidal thoughts and self-inflicting wounds.
And he really believes that criminal and psychotic are the same thing. You cannot psychotic people do not have due process. They don't. If you are not eligible to withstand court, the due process goes out the window.
So if you can get sent to due possible.
Void of due process.
Void of due process. It's this. Just got that. Well, I think the law. He said,
God,
okay,
bro.
So
You fucking it all up.
No. What did I do to go to a psych ward? A judge, nigga, I didn't go to a psych ward. Listen to me. As mad as I was being in the psych,
you just nigga, are you fucking retarded?
Oh my god, this nigga was.
I think this dude's retarded or something, dog. You just.
I'm sorry. I'm tired of this nigga Rim, dog. I'm tired of this nigga. I'm ready to punch this nigga in his face, dog. Let the nigga talk, nigga. Like, what are you doing, dog? What the fuck out of here, Rim? Anybody come to see you, Otis? Shut up. Like I'm not talking to myself, right? I'm getting on my own nerves. Damn, dog. Shut up. Now I know. When it comes time to show the proof, Rim, you need to shut the fuck up. Note to self.
You told us what you did. Notice that
was there
to be
a judge sent me there. Or
Nigga, you told us and she told you.
or the other times I was there, at least a judge sent me there. Right. At least a judge was like, nigga.
It doesn't have to be a judge to send you to a psych ward, dog. It doesn't have to be a judge.
Make sure there ain't shit wrong with you. But like, how the fuck can a hospital staff member just be like, go to a psych ward?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So that's color of office.
That's color of office. Oh my fucking God. Let's look up the definition of.
All right, I would have stopped it there too right now. What the fuck is he talking about? But Rim, what? Fast forward, nigga. Rim, what are you doing, dog? I'm criticizing myself right now. God,
That's what I'm saying.
Back and inflicting wounds on yourself. Yeah, he needs to be sent back.
Go to a psych ward.
That's not what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so that's color of office. You don't got the power to do that. That's color of office. But I'm telling you, nigga, I'm asking for execution. If I can't get execution, I'm asking for life. I ain't playing.
Damn,
I ain't playing, bro.
5 days.
And they're gonna send your ass right back to the psych ward.
Right.
On paper.
Right.
I mean, that shit crazy, bro.
Exactly.
Then they try.
And this dude is a fucking idiot too. But
look, dog. I will break this joint down because I'm getting on my own nerves with the interruptions. So we're gonna get back to the interview. This shit is getting on my nerves. Hey, Ram, you need to shut the fuck up. Who you telling to shut the fuck up? No, you need to shut the fuck up. No, you need to shut the fuck up, dog. You got me on my young Pharaoh schizophrenia shit. You need to shut the fuck up. No, you need to shut the fuck up. No, you really need to shut the fuck up and let him talk, nigga. Who are you talking to? Motherfucker, I'm talking to you. Y'all got me on my young Pharaoh schizophrenia shit right now. God damn. Hey, I see what people talk about now. I really do. I really do. Sometimes I need to shut the fuck up and let the shit play. Okay. I note taking.
Why you keep trying to give me a drug that's gonna give me titties?
Oh, they were trying to say that you were having a psychotic episode.
Yeah, but
that was not the. I promise you. If you go back to that, matter of fact, I'm gonna put the link to the video in the chat. Go watch the video. This was not the drug. This was not the drug, dog. I'm going to put the link in the chat. This was not the drug that he originally.
But guess what? You
said that.
Say that in court. You don't say that in the back where ain't nobody around. Where's my due process
not
at?
The drug.
If no matter if you saying I'm having a psychotic episode, no matter if you saying I robbed a bank, I still get to go to court and get in front of 12 people of my peers. I can't just get up right now and say Storm his face, lock his ass up. No, you get to go to trial and people get to come in and say, we don't either we do or do not think it's something wrong with this man, but I cannot independently make that decision. A nurse don't got the authority to send me to a psych ward because I don't want to take a drug that'll give me titties. But that's what they did.
The way you keep saying it, give me titties.
That's what it. Listen to me. Like I said, I go to West Hollywood. I'll be around. I know how this shit go. And listen to me. I knew that the drug would fry me neurologically, but I didn't know it would give me breasts. Shorty in New York told me that it would give me breasts. She the one who put me on. But the reason I didn't take it at first is because I did know for a fact that it would destroy your frontal lobe of your brain, and you would basically be in. And I ain't making fun of them. I'm just being a comparison. You would basically be like the next. That's how bad it'll fuck your brain up. So I already knew they was trying to give me.
I'm telling you, yo, it was a totally different drug. It was something that began with a T. I believe it was something that began with a T. But then he went and researched the drug that they actually take that makes your titties bigger. Because I looked up the drug that he mentioned on the video. Like, let me look it up. And if you go watch the video, you will see that I looked it up. And that drug has nothing to do with that. So what he did was he went and found the actual drug that actually does that and switched it over to that drug. It didn't begin with an R, it began with a T. Hold on. Let's look it up. What drug is used for paranoid schizophrenia? Rambo. No, that might have been it. That might have been it. Hold on. Oh my God. He might have been right. He might have been right. Last time I looked this shit up, it didn't say this. It's known by its name. No, I remember the other drug begin with a TH. Go look through the joint. I might be wrong, but I could have sworn the other drug begin with a TH.
Because think about, why would you offer me a drug that's known? This is known. This is the most #1 paralyzing drug on the market. Even doctors will tell you to pick something else. Why would you try to give me the most #1 neurologically damaging drug and then throw me in a psych ward? Because you was going to abuse me and then say I was crazy when I reported it. But then how the fuck I was gonna report it? Because nobody know I was back there, because you ain't tell nobody I was back there, because you ain't fingerprint me or photograph me, and you got me on bullshit paperwork. Only reason I made it out of this psych ward is because of myself and because of my social worker on everything I love. Shout out to my social worker. I ain't gonna say her name right now because y'all be trolling. I'm gonna just say Miss Gruss. Shout out to Miss Gruss. Very professional, very.
Shout out to my social worker. I'm not gonna say her name, but her name is Miss Thrust or Rust, whatever he just said. Basically, he said, I'm not going to say her name, and then in the same breath, say her name.
Beautiful, very diligent, and very, very, very wise. Very wise woman. And so that's the only reason I made it out there, because she's the only motherfucker that came and see me every day. If she said she was coming to see me,
let me make sure that that's the right one. Is Thorazine meant for paranoid schizophrenia? That's what it was. It was Thorazine. Thank you, Pink 9195 RAK 8K. That's what it was. It was Thorazine. Yes. Meant for schizophrenia. Hold on. Does Thorazine give you breasts? Oh shit. Thorazine can give you breasts too. God damn it. God damn it. Ain't no way around this one. All the drugs they try to give him gave him titties. I'm sorry. I can't. When I'm wrong, I'm wrong. All these drugs that they try to get this nigga give him titties. Hey, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I can't sit here and act like I'd be a fake ass nigga to sit there and deny that shit. It seemed like all the drugs that he keep bringing up, or all the drugs that he announced, give you titties. Give you tig old bitties. Hey, look, dog. Hey, look, dog. All of them give you big old bitties. Hey, I don't know what to say about that one.
At 3 o'clock, nigga, she was there at 2:58.
Mm.
She actually read my papers, actually gave my paperwork to the motherfuckers in Tompkins County. This Bush, he thought it was about them. He threw the shit in the garbage. I'm like, nigga, y'all so dirty and y'all so used to throwing paperwork out. I'm handing you paperwork that don't got shit to do with y'all, and you threw it out because you thought I wrote you up.
Damn.
And then I did write his ass up.
You know, I'm lost. Why would they care about a diagnosed schizophrenic like writing them up? Now, I want you to ask yourself, if you was a counselor or a nurse in a mental psych ward or in a hospital, and a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic writes a letter to whoever about you, would you care? Your weapon is the fact that he is a diagnosed paranoid schizophrenic. We just try to simply put him on his medication, and he believes it would give him titties. You think a judge wouldn't take your side over that? You got your fucking. I wrote them up. Why does he believe his right? You said you wrote the judge up that that convicted you in the beginning. He's still a judge. You said you wrote the prosecutor up that convicted you. He's still a prosecutor. No reprimands, no nothing. Nothing ever comes of your write-ups. You said you wrote your baby moms up. It's been 3-4 years since you said that you gonna get them executed and arrested and all this other shit. Nothing's happened. We're supposed to believe that when you write somebody up, this is gonna work. Get the fuck out of here.
And now you is in trouble, nigga. When you should have just passed my paperwork. But you so busy trying to cover for being dirty, you didn't threw my shit out. It ain't have nothing to do with you. Nigga, now you snatched too. Now I'm in there arguing with all the police. I'm like, y'all threw my paperwork out. I wasn't even complaining about you.
From his write-ups.
This ain't have nothing to do with you. But you so thirsty and you so grimy to bury to cover something up. Now you finna get it. Delaying interference of mail is a federal crime. Federal. Unfair and impartial legal defense is a federal crime. You threw legal mail in the garbage.
At this point, I can tell Storm is bored with listening to him, but he knows this is content. He knows this is going to go crazy. With all the wild shit he's saying, but he's bored. He's like, you see him rocking back and forth in his chair like this. He's like, oh, this nigga, he's still going on and on with this. Everybody did this to me. I did nothing to nobody shit. Okay. Let me just sit here and be quiet because it's going to pay off at the end.
That's 3 to 11 years in the feds. You might as well rob the damn bank with a note.
Ain't nobody going to the feds. He's always talking about somebody going to the feds. Nobody, let me see. This is where I need to learn my lesson. Shut up, bro. Let him talk.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, like I said, the government was trying to get rid of me and trying to steal my shit. That's real talk. There's no other way around it. They was trying to get rid of me and steal my property. They was going to lose me in the system, and then they was going to take my property. Like they already, where's my car is paid for. That ain't no rental. I paid for that. I put them fucking designs on that and paid for that. Where's my Corvette?
I'm sorry, y'all. You did not pay for that car. You cannot repo a car that's been paid for.
They took my Corvette, erased the paperwork, lied and said I never paid for it. It's like I never exist. Where's my house? I paid for that house, okay? That ain't no fucking Airbnb. I paid for that. Where's my house? They took my house.
You put a $32,000 payment on a $600,000 house and couldn't pay it. That's what happened. I thought you said they double sold it. Now you saying they just took it
and lied and said I never paid for it. The government just
wow. First you said I have proof of that. He said they double sold his house, meaning they sold it to somebody else, sold it to him, and just suddenly gave it to that other person. Now he's saying that they just simply took it. Saint Sinner, thank you for the 2 jewels.
tried to get rid of me, and they tried to wipe every trace of me existing. My bank accounts got erased.
If they wanted to wipe out you and every trace of you existent, why are you still here physically? Because that's how that happens. If they want to erase you on paper, they're going to erase you physically. They're not just going to erase. If they wanted you gone in that way, you'd be gone all the way. Like not bank accounts and this bullshit that you talking about. They're gonna all the way erase you from history. Like you did your videos, your bank accounts, your social security, your birth certificate, and you. But they only took your car, your house, and erased the paperwork. Will let you up here to sit here and tell a story. Get the what did
Motherfucking my property got seized, but not only did it get seized, they erased their paperwork as if I never brought it. You feel what I'm saying? So they was gonna just wipe me as whoever I am to the world, and whoever the world knows me to be as an entity. They was gonna wipe me, and nigga, I wouldn't be surprised if they would have set my birth certificate and my social security number on fire. They was gonna the government just tried to get rid of me and act like I never existed, and my baby mothers was gonna let them do it because they was.
And your baby mother's gonna let them do it as if they had the power to stop them if they wanted to do that. I want y'all to think about that. If the government want to erase you, your baby mama has the power to stop them. If they stand up and say everything, they fucking anything, they getting erased too. But oh my, hey, look, I gotta stop this right here, y'all. I'm sorry. I knew I had to do a part 3. I mean a part 2, maybe a part 3 too. I gotta stop it right. I had enough. I done worked 7 days this week. I done put up with so much shit with the bullshit at work. I'd be damned if I overload myself with this. I'm sorry. I gotta shut it down now because this shit right here, nigga. Saint Sinner, thank you for the 2 jewels, the 100 jewels. I think that's 100 jewels, 2 jewels. He said 2 jewels. I have to stop this right now because I'm not going to be angry, and this is making me angry. So we're going to have to do a part 2, a part 3. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like I said, we live stream as y'all make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted, notified whenever I drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby from Yo My. You just tuned in to Rim Rum TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Until then, you ready to be careful there, little buddy.